If you're building something new, you might think insurance is the last thing you need to worry about. Well, that's a big mistake. What if a fire, theft, or storm destroys your project halfway through construction? Without builder's risk insurance, you're on the hook for all of it. Now, most people assume their contractor's insurance or a standard property policy will cover construction risks, but that's just not how it works. Builder's risk insurance is a specialized policy designed to protect your investment during construction, and if you don't have it, you could be risking thousands or even millions of dollars. In this video, we're diving into what builder's risk insurance is, why it's crucial, and how to choose the right coverage for your project. Plus, we'll uncover the exclusions that could leave you unprotected. Stick around to make sure you don't fall into a costly trap. Now, what is builder's risk insurance? Well, builder's risk insurance is a type of property insurance that covers buildings and structures under construction. Unlike standard property insurance, which only protects completed buildings, this policy is specifically designed to cover damage or loss during construction. Think of it as a safety net for residential and commercial construction projects, remodeling and renovation projects, infrastructure projects like roads and bridges. If an unexpected event disrupts your construction, builder's risk insurance ensures that you don't have to pay out of pocket to get back on track. Now, why is builder's risk insurance so important? Well, construction is unpredictable. Accidents, natural disasters, and even theft can derail a project overnight. Without insurance, you could be stuck paying for damages, delaying completion, and losing money. Now, here's why it's a must-have. Financial protection for one, it covers losses from fire, storms, theft, and vandalism. Lender requirement. If you're financing a project, most banks won't approve your loan without it. Contractor and owner security. Protects everyone involved in the project from unexpected financial losses. And then business continuity, because it keeps your project moving forward even after setbacks. So who needs builder's risk insurance? Well, if you're involved in a construction project, you should consider this insurance. The main people who typically buy it include property owners and developers, so that way they can protect their investment and ensure project completion. General contractors, since they're responsible for the site and materials. Subcontractors, especially if they provide high-value materials or labor. And then lenders and financial institutions, so that way you can secure the loans they provide for construction. But what does builder's risk insurance cover? Well, a builder's risk policy normally covers damage caused by fire. If a fire breaks out on site, you're covered. Theft and vandalism, because construction sites are prime targets for thieves and vandals. Weather damage, any kind of wind, hail, lightning, and even some storm-related damages will be covered. Explosions, say there's an accidental explosion that occurs during construction. Vehicle or aircraft damage, now it's rare, but if a car or plane decides to crash into your site, you're covered. Exclusions, what builder's risk insurance doesn't cover. Not everything is going to be covered by builder's risk insurance, so here are the more common exclusions. Let's start with earthquakes and floods. These usually require separate policies. Faulty workmanship isn't covered. If an error in construction leads to damage, the policy may not pay out. Wear and tear, normal deterioration of materials isn't covered. Intentional damage. If damage is caused on purpose by an employee or contractor, it's not covered. Negligence. If someone fails to follow safety protocols, the claim could be denied. Understanding these exclusions can save you from nasty surprises when you need to file a claim. So how much does builder's risk insurance cost? Well, the cost of a policy depends on several factors. Project value. Policies typically cost 1 to 5% of the total construction cost. Location is another factor. High-risk areas for hurricanes, tornadoes, high crime, they're going to have higher premiums. Duration, because the longer the project, the higher the cost. Coverage limits. The more protection you need, the higher the price is going to be. Your deductible amount is also another factor, because a lower deductible means higher premiums, while a higher deductible lowers cost. So, for example, if you're building a $500,000 home, your builder's risk policy might cost between $5,000 and $25,000 depending on these factors. When should you buy builder's risk insurance? Well, timing is key. You should purchase a policy before construction starts because most lenders require proof of insurance before they release funds, so delaying this can stall your entire project. New construction, you're going to want to buy this before breaking ground. If you're doing a renovation project, purchase it before starting major work, and if you're doing a temporary structure, coverage includes scaffolding, storage sheds, and even on-site materials. Now you have to choose the right builder's risk insurance policy because not all policies are the same, so here's how to evaluate your options. Compare your coverage options. Basic policies cover standard risks, but you may need add-ons for flooding, earthquakes, or extended theft coverage. Check the insurer's reputation, read reviews, and check their financial strength rating. Look at policy flexibility. Some policies allow mid-project adjustments if costs or scope change. Ask about claims processing, because fast claims processing is essential if something goes wrong. Now, here are some real-world examples of builder's risk claims. To show why this insurance is essential, let's take a look at some of these real-life scenarios. The first one is hurricane damage in Texas. A builder was halfway through constructing a commercial property when a hurricane hit. High winds and flooding caused $300,000 in damage. Fortunately, their builder's risk policy covered the repairs, allowing them to complete the project. Now, the second one is theft at a residential construction site. A contractor arrived at a job site to find $50,000 worth of copper wiring and tools stolen. Because they had theft coverage under their builder's risk insurance, they were able to replace the materials without taking a major financial loss. Now, the third one is a fire in a high-rise development. A welding mishap caused a fire in a multi-million-dollar high-rise project. The insurance payout covered $2 million in damages, preventing the project from going bankrupt. These cases highlight why builder's risk insurance isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a necessity. So is builder's risk insurance required? While it's not legally required, most lenders and financial institutions won't approve loans without it. If you're financing construction, you'll likely need proof of coverage before the first payment is released. If you're in the market for builder's risk insurance, consider these top providers. The Hartford, which offers customizable policies and strong financial backing. Travelers is another good one, who is well known for broad coverage and fast claim service. Nationwide is good for residential and commercial projects. Geico, while not a direct provider, they will partner with companies that offer coverage, and Progressive, who is ideal for contractors needing bundled policies. So if you're investing in a construction project, builder's risk insurance is your safety net. Without it, one unexpected event could derail your whole project and drain your finances. By understanding what it covers, what it doesn't, and how to choose the right policy, you can protect your investment and keep your project moving forward. Want to make sure your construction project is fully protected? Check out our next video on the biggest construction mistakes to avoid.